It certainly doesn't have that mass-produced sort of feel that you get in Las Vegas. So I guess if I had something interesting and positive to say about Fredonia here, I'd probably say that.
Arizona,
Now right
Fredonia,
here
Arizona.
is where Arizona and Utah touch. So by the time we get to the other side of Fredonia, we're going to be in a brand new city and a brand new state. Well, technically we've already been to Utah, but what we do is we go in and out of both Arizona and Utah all the way to Horseshoe Bend and Antelope. And right now we're just passing from Arizona into Utah once again. One thing that's particularly interesting about the laws in Arizona versus the laws in Utah is that in Utah it is very difficult to get a liquor license. And obviously, we all know that's due to the strong religious heritage Utah has always had. But what's interesting to point out is that right before the state line, you can see a whole bunch of bars and a whole bunch of signs advertising liquor and places to drink. Because everybody that likes to drink in Utah, that lives near the state line of Arizona, simply goes over the state line of Arizona to drink. Because in Utah, it's difficult to get liquor certain times of the day because they're only allowed to sell it at certain times, and they're only allowed to sell a certain amount. And if you happen to own a bar, you can only have your bar in a certain location in town. It cannot be near any churches or anything like that. Interesting, huh? Maybe the temptation would be too strong, right? The Mormons are very strict with the way they view substances and what they eat. For example, the Mormons actually do not ingest anything with caffeine. So if they drink any kind of coffee, it has to be decaf. And if they drink any kind of soda, it can't be a caffeinated soda like Coca-Cola or root beer. So it has to be something that doesn't have caffeine. They believe caffeine is a psychoactive substance, and it moves them a little bit further from the spiritual realm. So yeah, the LDS Church doesn't have any participation with any kind of soft drinks that contain caffeine. So like I just mentioned, we are right here on the state line of Arizona and Utah, and you can already see on the left-hand side, there's a couple of bars here. So at least we know where to stop on the way back, right? Okay.